What's up, you guys? We're Keith and Hannah and Chloe.
And today we're going to be giving you a tour of our second van build. This van is unfortunately not for us. No. We built it for a single woman and her dog to live in full time.
So for starters, this is a 2021 Mercedes Sprinter van, just like the empty cargo. So starting up here, we've got a place for her dog. So this, obviously there's going to be some bedding put on here, but he can lay right here, and then this will be able to flip up and then have storage inside here for whatever she chooses. Maybe it's like stuff for her dog, and then can easily fold back, and he's got a nice platform.
As you can imagine, we have a lot packed into a tiny space, and of course it starts right behind the front seat. So up here we have this mirror on a latch and drawer slides. It also has storage inside, so it just slides in here. You latch it back together, stays in while you're driving, and then down here we have another little cubby. I don't really know what she'll use this for, but we figured we just couldn't let the space go to waste.
Maybe shoe storage or something.
Maybe. And then here we have a 24 by 24 inch shower with a Nautilus shower door. And down here we have a slide out separate tiny toilet. So it slides into the wall, and then we got this rubber, what's this called?
Latch.
Rubber latch. And as we've said many times now, this is built also for a dog, so the dog's bowls are gonna go right on here, and then you just put those down when you're not using them. And then moving into the kitchen, it spans from here all the way to over here. Starting up here, we have a drawer for the cooktop with a little bit of storage back here. This stays plugged in all the time, so it's really just open this drawer up and use it. And then we have a Dometic fridge. This one's a pretty small one, but you can fit a couple days worth of groceries in there. And then up here we have some storage, which honestly that's quite a bit of storage. That's probably more storage than we have in the top of our closet.
Yeah.
So there's no shortage of storage in this van.
Not at all.
And then moving into the rest of the kitchen, we have two kitchen cabinets. And for us, we love these gas struts. So if you're thinking of splurging a little bit on something that's going to make your life so easy, that's the thing, because it just holds your cabinets open for you.
Also, they keep it shut too.
Yes, and it's really, really nice. Here we have, how big is this sink? 15.
I don't remember, but it's 10 inches deep, which is really nice.
And then, of course, running water.
We don't have the pump on right now. But.
Down here, we have a little bit of storage left over aside from the plumbing. We did a pretty basic plumbing system down into the gray water tank underneath, and we always use this APEC water filter because it works wonders.
Yeah, the water tastes great.
And then here, I imagine this will be used for silverware. This can kind of just be like a catch-all drawer. And down here, we have the pull-out pantry. We did not connect these because it made it really hard on the door. So it's just two open face drawers. There.
Are you comfy?
And then she really wanted open shelving, so we did two shelves on this side and then all upper cabinets down the rest of it. We did extra countertop that spans here, and when you're not using it, you just put it down. And the reason that she wanted this like pop-up butcher block is because, like we said, her dog is, I think, around 100 to 125 pounds, and he does get a little bit of anxiety if he can't turn around. So we just left this entire floor space open for him, which is really nice.
Might be the most floor space in a van,
probably.
But it's actually really nice.
It is really nice. You lose out on some storage, but the things we did for our dogs. And then also we have this little side table. There's some storage in there too. And then down here, we made a step so that we could have storage in there as well. So we did the dinette seating with a pull-out table. It's kind of like a drawer. Has storage inside. And you can eat here, you can work here, you can hang out here. Whatever best suits your needs. I think she'll probably be working here a lot because she does work remotely. So, really nice addition. We like this seating, but we also think in our next van we may do more of a couch setting because we're all about the comfy vibes.
It is nice to have like a separate seating.
Yes.
From sleeping though.
If there's one thing that we could recommend, do separate seating aside from your bed that you don't have to convert, because some days you just really don't feel like converting your bed. And one thing I did forget to mention about the benches, when you take the cushion covers off, you have storage all the way down to the floor, to the factory floor. And then also in the back, there's a good bit of storage back there too. So that's really nice. If you're doing this type of seating, we would definitely recommend doing the built out version of it because that extra storage is so nice.
And speaking of having these built out, these benches serve two purposes. Obviously the bench, but this bed does slide out like so to about there. That makes it a full-size bed. There's a second cushion that fits in here. So these benches, the bed also rests on it for support, which is really nice. And definitely makes the space, like gives you more space during day mode, and then you can just slide it back in when you're ready to be in day mode, I guess, and then pull it out for night mode. And kind of starting like exterior type things, we do have a Maxxair fan up here, and then back here we do have a 12-volt air conditioner up here. This is from Velvet. So she'll be able to stay cool with her and her dog in here. And then moving to the exterior of the van, we did install two bunk windows, one on each side. These are the CR Lawrence, and they work really nice. We really like these. Definitely gonna do these in our next van.
But we recommend putting butyl tape behind it, taking the seal that they send it with off.
Put butyl tape behind it because the seal they send is just made of foam. And I think
we noticed it did leak.
It worked okay. But this definitely, just putting butyl tape behind it gives it a much better seal. And right here, we have 30 amp shore power. So she'll be able to charge up if she needs to plug in or something, if the solar doesn't work. And here in the back, when you open these two doors, this is the entire electrical system. We're still working out a couple things back here, so that's why I got the batteries charging. When we open this door, we've got extra storage here. In this drawer, these are heavy duty slides, so you could definitely put something that's a little heavier in this drawer. And below it, we've got all the plumbing. The freshwater tank is also in here, and this one is 60 gallons, so definitely a lot of water in this van. And there's also a water heater back here that was converted to 24 volt, so it's a much lower power draw. Here we have an outdoor shower, so you can take this off. And there's a mount that you could put, you know, maybe right here or something, so you could have an outdoor shower as well. And then on this side, just a little pop-up table. This would probably be really good to use if you have your shower back here, you have something to set things on, or if you're just sitting back here and set some things back here. And then on this side, we have the water fill port, which is super nice to have on the outside. In our van, you have to open the back doors, which it's really nice to, if it's raining or you don't want to open up your home for everybody to see, and you get water, you can just get it from the outside. So now moving up top. So the person we're building this for, she didn't want to have a mounted ladder, so there is this collapsible ladder, and we did build a roof deck up here that sticks out just a little bit. I'll show you in just a second. So that way the ladder is leaning against that and not against the van. So come up here and I'll show you. Okay, so up here on the roof, we'll start at the back. We have the air conditioner, and we also mounted a Weeboost, and we have 600 watts of solar panels. And then with a little bit of room left up here, we added just a little roof deck using the Trex composite decking boards around the Maxxair Fan. And I think it definitely gives you some room that you could easily sit up here, which is definitely nice. So definitely use like all of the space up here, which I feel like you have to do on vans because this is where you can have so many things. So you just got to maximize everything you can. We're really proud of how this van turned out, and seeing like where we started and just how all the little things turned out, because it started from like we didn't have like any plans.
Yes.
This was all from like just the top of our heads pretty much. So it's really cool to see how it turned out.
And the progression of knowledge from our first van build
for sure.
to our second van build. We knew the things that we needed to tweak, and we think because of that, this turned out like I already think our van was amazing.
I still think our van's amazing.
But like somehow the build of this is like slightly better.
Yeah.
Just from the little things that we learned.
Things also went smoother in this, which was really nice. And we really hope that, because the person we're building this for, we haven't showed her.
Yeah, we haven't showed her yet.
Her anything yet. So hopefully when she sees it, her and her dog just have the best time traveling in this, and it'll just be nice to know that like we like help them do that, I guess. So
that's 2 vans under our belt.
Yep.
I don't know if we're ready for a third.
I think maybe we need to take just a couple months off before we were to start another one. But if you or anybody you know wants a van built,
send us a message on Instagram. And we can definitely talk about it.
So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next one.